welcome to Unapologetically Me, and today I have a really special episode, and the reason it is so special is because I have three special guests, and they are Zaid,
Arabella,
and
Soraya.
Hello! This is the first time I've ever done a podcast with my children, and I thought actually we've been going through quite a huge transition as a family over the last couple of years, and very recently, you'll know if you listen to any of our previous podcasts, that we very recently started our home educating journey. So we are only a week into home educating, and I thought this would be a really fun time for us to share a little bit about our journey of why we decided to home educate, but also their experience so far and a little bit of their experience of the school journey as well. So I'm going to ask them some questions in a minute. But first of all, I just want to share my reasons for why I wanted our children to come out of the school system. So anyone that knows me knows that I am not really a fan of the GOV. I'm not really a fan of people kind of controlling us. That's actually been an issue of mine since I was a child. I'm not really a fan of authority. I like to kind of have control over my own life, especially when it comes to my children. And I just feel like as the years have gone on now, it's become more and more controlled, but not to the benefit of our children. So there's been a few incidents, personal incidents with individual kids of mine where things have happened in school and I've not been a fan of it. The way situations have been handled, I personally feel like the school system is massively outdated. I think that a lot of the things that they're teaching our kids are totally unnecessary, time wasting, exhausting our kids for no reason. Most of the time I feel like it's for their benefit and not necessarily for our children's education. I almost feel like schools are in this kind of competitive stage where they all just want to outdo one another, and it's about who gets the top of this, that and the other, but to the detriment of our kids, their mental health, like I've already said, them being exhausted, and I also don't feel like school is a very safe place for children. Now, I feel like teachers are definitely overworked and underpaid. I feel like that is seen in the classroom nowadays. We've had personal experiences with one of my children where one of their teachers was actually having a breakdown, because I think life is so busy for parents, including teachers. I'm a mum, I run a business, my husband works long hours, we've got 3 children, we don't have a family support network, and for us it's exhausting. So I totally understand that for them it's even more exhausting. They don't just finish work at 4 or 5 o'clock. They have to get home, do all the marking. It's like a never-ending cycle for them. So I can see why that happened, but also that is a really scary place to have my child in an environment where things happened that should have been picked up on sooner, and that teacher taken out of that role. So yeah, it's just a mixture of a few things really that really worried me over the time, where I was just like, I just wanted to take the kids out. And to be honest with you, it's always been one of them things that I've wanted to do. But I also would always think of, I'll do it when the time's right, or I'll do it when the finances are better, or I'll do it when this, or when that, or when the next thing. When is the right time to make a big decision like that? And to be honest with you, financially, we're probably in one of the, not in a bad financial situation, but in comparison to over the last 8 years, we're probably in the worst financial position right now in comparison to those years to do this. Because I am rebuilding a business, I am starting from scratch. I don't have the security of having a business already built and running itself kind of thing. Like, I am very new to restarting a new business. So this would be probably the worst time for me to make this decision. But I also wanted to just make sure that I did it when the time felt right, and actually trust my own instinct that this is when this should happen for the kids. So this is why we've decided to do it. It was a very brief conversation that I had with the kids. There was no pressure. They was all able to decide for themselves if they wanted to do this or if they wanted to stay in school. And going forward, we're very laid back with the way that we're going to be doing education. We're not going to be sat at our desk all day. We are not going to be pen and paper. I'm not trying to imitate school. I'm not trying to replicate that situation and that environment. This is home, and we are going to educate around our everyday circumstances, commitments, my business, Liam's job, and we're going to learn as we go along. I'm not going to put pressure on me. There's no pressure on the kids. And we're just going to figure out actually what sets your soul on fire and how can we learn how to grow up doing the things that we love and monetize that for a living. So that's my little introduction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the kids just say a little hello. We've never actually recorded a podcast before as well, so totally appreciate that it's not the professional surroundings that it will be, because this is just day one and we all know that it gets better. But I thought it was really important for you to see the kids as well, and do little things like this. So, Zane, do you just want to say hi to everyone? Arabella, Saraya, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
You feel nervous?
No, I'm really excited.
I was excited. At first, I was a bit nervous, and I'm just really excited now.
Yeah.
I know. Right, so week 1, home educating. We're in week 2 now, but we've just done week 1. I'll ask you just in order so that it makes it easier. You have to speak a little bit loudly, so don't scream the house down, but let everyone hear you. I'm going to ask you some questions in a minute, so just answer them in however you want, really. I don't mind. You can kind of just have the conversations together. But let's just say, first of all, week 1, how does it feel now, that first week? What was your experience of that first week? Anyone, whoever.
I think it was a really good week. I think it was hard at some points, because it's first week, we just need to get used to what we're doing. I think it was really good. I think we all had a much better time than we would have first week back at school. We woke up and not felt, I've got to get up at 7 again, got to get dressed for school, because we didn't need to feel that. Because we didn't have anywhere to rush to. We could be free with what we got to do in the mornings.
So you wasn't even getting out of bed till 9 o'clock, which is nice, isn't it? One of the main reasons why I wanted us to home educate is because I felt like as parents, me and Dad was living in the fast lane. I felt like everything was just constant from the moment we open our eyes first thing in the mornings. We're getting breakfast ready. Dad's up really early, taking the dog for a walk before he's gone to work, and then making breakfast, getting everyone up, bringing me coffee in bed, because we know he does that every day, and then you guys coming downstairs, sorting everything out, and it's we're just passing ships. There's no sitting down, having conversations, asking how your sleep went, and then you go to school, we're throwing you out of the car because I need to get to the gym, and then I need to get back and sort the dog out, and then I need to start work, then pick yous up, then Dad comes home, then we're flying out the door again to singing or dancing or football. It's it was never ending, and then by the time it got to the end of the day of getting you all showered in bed, it's 9:30, and me and Dad are sitting down and we can't even be bothered to have a conversation together because we're so tired from the whole of the day, and that was every single day. Whereas for us now, last week, I was getting up, taking Dad to work, going to the gym, not having to rush to get back, and then you was just freely waking up whenever you want, didn't you?
Making a breakfast and when you and Dad was at the gym, normally we're home, and then when you're at the gym, Dad's at work, we're normally making our breakfast and stuff, and just
doing your own thing. It must be nice to just wake up in the morning and not have an alarm or Dad going, get up everyone, and opening your curtains and blinding you first thing in the morning. Must be nice to just let your body just wake up in its own time. Is that what was nice? Yeah. Arabella, you've not had anything to say yet. You're not getting a word in edgeways.
My brain can't function right now. I don't know what I can do, but
She's want to speak but can't. Right, so first week, let's talk about what was your
favourite.
The beginning of the week was quite hard for us, wasn't it?
Figuring out.
But the days were for the first 2 or 3 days, I think it was very
stressful.
stressful and stuff. But then on like a Thursday and Friday, we was like really good and stuff, and like we did get some stuff done.
You just had some fun, didn't you? Because I think for me, the beginning of the week, it was like this adrenaline that we're home educating, and then once I'd sent the emails and it was official, we was kind of like, now what? Like, what do we do? It was a bit scary, really. I felt like that as the mum. And I think what's really important is we've been kind of like conditioned to do all these things like waking up at a certain time, being downstairs, eating in a certain amount of time, alarm bells at school, being on time, left, right, you know, when you walk in, and stick to the left, and, you know, all these kind of things. I think it's important for us to also spend time like de-schooling from that, like not necessarily being on an alarm and a schedule, but being able to just, like I said earlier on, live freely and be able to fit this into what we do every day, because that's actually what we should have been doing. That's, to me, that's how we should grow up. We should be able to grow up, learn in our own time, in the way that we feel is best for us, and learn as we go along. So, successful. Then we found a really nice home ed group, didn't we, on Friday, which we was nervous about.
Yeah, I know, when we first walked in, like, you saw loads of babies jumping and like,
it was like,
don't tell
I
me
thought
that
it was
you
mums and tots.
yeah. And then you're like, well,
and then you was the oldest ones there,
well,
weren't you?
I would say Zane was probably the oldest.
Yeah, I think so.
And I feel like the age groups was like some like were young, and like mainly the age group was like 5, 6, and 7. So us two was probably like the oldest there, but we did actually play with
the younger kids as well.
Yeah.
What about you, Tim?
Well, I just think, I just thought they were so lovely there. Like, they gave us a lot of options on what we could have done. Like, there was a bunch of, like, fun things that we could do. Like, there's a little kids area, there's, like a feel and touch area. Like,
which you went straight to, didn't you?
Of course.
You love stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah.
And there was, like, your age kids, but also, like, baby kids and toddlers, and everyone was just playing together,
then
wasn't
there
it?
was also, like, kids 7 and stuff. Like, we did still play with those ones.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you all sat down and had lunch together, and they brought cakes, and it was just so nice. And I was nervous because I thought, I'm just going to be sat on my own, and you three will be playing, and I'll just be sat there like, this is awkward. And it actually wasn't. I couldn't stop talking to everyone. Everyone was just so nice and like, where are you from? Why are you homeschooling? And then the next minute, I'm there for like 45 minutes. I better go and see my kids.
All you said was, well, I'm just going to go get some soup. You was there for, and now we're talking.
I know, it was so nice. It was just lovely. So, successful first week, and I think as the weeks go on, it's just going to get better, because we're just going to learn a little bit more. We're going to find our own little flow. Obviously, we've got an exciting holiday coming up.
Yes.
So how nice is it actually to go on holiday for Zane's birthday? Zane's turning into a teenager soon. So Zane's going to be 13 on the 25th of September. So we've booked a little holiday to take the dog with us to a caravan, and we're excited about that, aren't we? And we don't even have to ask for time off. We don't have to get a red mark against our name, because it's never ever a time where they go, yeah, of course you can go and celebrate the birthday. We've just managed to do it, and we've saved a fortune as well, because it's not in the school holidays. So that is a really good bonus for us. Let me ask you some questions. Right, if school was a movie, what would it be called and why?
I have an idea. It'll be a horror movie.
Why?
And it'll be called the Death of the Little Kids. The Death of the Little Kids.
It's homeschool.
No, school.
Oh.
A bit deep.
It is a bit dramatic, a bit personal. First podcast, chill out.
Hello, chill out, Arabella.
My opinions.
So like genre drama,
Yeah.
Fit like dramas and like just like lots of drama going on, and I think the movie could be called Total Chaos.
Oh, good. I like that. That is funny.
Mine would probably be like, well, I don't really know a title, but like it's like loads of kids running around like screaming in like terrible clothes, and then do you know when like Halloween costumes, like that's
Yeah.
what my brain's giving,
Is it?
like schoolgirl Halloween costumes, like blood all on their socks, and
Oh,
do you know what
zombie.
I'm talking about? Yeah.
Everyone's a
and
zombie
then the
'cause they're
name,
overworked.
and then me, but whatever. And then the name probably like the endless jail or something. I don't know.
Oh, you could do like a little rhetorical question.
Jailbreak.
You
Oh,
know,
jailbreak.
that's
I
what.
like that.
Oh, wait. So you could do like a little rhetorical question for like the name of the movie. It could be like, "What's worse than hell?"
Oh. Oh. Right. Okay then. So
remember.
go on then.
So it's a bit like Serious, but it's a horror movie as well, and it's called Brainwashed.
Brainwash.
Brainwashed.
Oh
That's
no!
funny.
Next question. Next
Right. What is? We'll go Zane first. What's the funniest or silliest memory you have from school? Because it wasn't all that bad. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it
You must, you met some lovely friends whilst you was there. You must have some really great memories of school.
Yeah, like
I know we joke about it being like jail and it being like zombies
Oh, no,
and this,
that's
that,
not
and the
a
other.
joke.
Oh, it's not
No,
a joke.
that wasn't a joke.
But there must be some lovely memories. Zane, what about you?
Do you know I had for breakfast yesterday? I don't.
Zane
let me think.
doesn't know what you had for breakfast.
Let me
yesterday.
think.
Right, let Zane think.
Yeah.
Arabella, what's one of your funny or silly memories?
Probably whilst we went to the Anderton Centre, and we were up till 1 o'clock in the morning because one of these girls, I'm not going to say their name obviously, one of these girls was saying before we went to bed, oh, I have this really bad condition where I just stay up, I just can't get to sleep at all because I sleepwalk and sleep talk and I honestly can't get to sleep. And she went to bed. 1 second later, I could just hear someone talking like, hello, and they were just walking off the bed and she was really good at acting and she fell off the bed.
Oh, no
And
way.
it was the top of a bunk bed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Did she hurt herself?
I don't think so. I think there was like pillows or something like that.
Was
under
it funny?
Yeah, it was
Alright,
really
so
funny.
I've got two. So when I went for my year 6 trip where we slept over, I was in a room with 3 of my other friends, so just like medium-sized room with 4 beds in it.
Yeah.
And we were all trying to get to sleep, but one of my friends kept on farting under the covers, and we all just laughed about it. I've got 2 by the way. Just kept on laughing about it, and then we tried to get back to sleep. We all kept on laughing about it, so up to like 12 trying to get to sleep. And then my main one is where I met my best friend when, like, how I kind of met my best friend is he walked up to me on the first day and said, I remember you because I showed you what the uniform looked like when you were visiting. And he just stood up with his oversized top to show me. And then he came up to me on the first day and I said, oh yeah, I remember you. And now we've been friends for what?
Best friends.
7 years.
And still best friends. It's lovely.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I know.
What about yours?
Well, probably, I feel like most of them are like from residential trips. 'Cause, like,
Okay.
yeah, I've actually got 2 as well. One of them is where you basically like don't have a bedtime when you go to like residential trips. Like no one actually goes to bed on time.
Yeah.
So then like my room, I was in a room with 3 people. Well, including me, 3. And then we all was trying to twerk in a handstand. And then no, it was like 7 o'clock, yeah. And then our teacher, we didn't know that our teacher was coming in and checking if it was all asleep. When like one of my friends, she was doing one, the teacher walked in.
What did they say?
And then, well, we was all me and another girl was hiding in the bathroom, so we didn't want to show her that. We didn't know what she said, that she was just there.
Embarrassing.
So
Super family friendly.
And then the second one was probably like I remember once as well when I think wait
Embarrassing.
I can't really remember.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Right. If you could change one thing about school, and it can just be an answer, you don't have to like tell a story or anything. If you could change one thing about school that you didn't like, what would it be?
That
Be nice.
the actual place.
Oh.
Probably the timings that we have to go in the morning.
Early.
Too early.
Yeah. What about you, Zane?
I think, you know, it's like what you said about the teachers before, because like it kind of links to that, because like they're all like not moody, just like because they're being
Overworked.
I think they should have less work to deal with and get more paid. I think that's what they should.
And then.
What about me?
Oh, sorry, go on. I thought about it.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I said school.
Yeah, you said school. And then finally, I'll just ask 3 questions because I'm conscious of the time. What are you most excited to do or learn now that we're home educating?
About culture.
Yes, me too.
I really want to bake and cook.
Yes.
Me
Baking. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
one of the things that we've spoke about a lot, haven't we, is how, because we've always been in this fast lane, a lot of our food and nutrition in the family has always been rushed, processed, quick food from the freezer. And it's something that Dad and I, as well as I think you 3 as well, are really excited to learn how to cook nutritional meals. I think that's really important for us because there's a lot of ingredients in processed food that are actually not good for us. And I think we're all living and trying to survive off these ingredients and foods that are just making us ill every single day. So culture is something we're all really looking forward to. We're currently learning Spanish, aren't we, on Duolingo, which I'm over 300 days.
Congrats.
You're not doing too bad.
I'm almost at 300.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
I'm almost up to 200.
Well, but Zane did not stick to it.
No, I
Lazy
did.
bones.
I just forgot. to
No,
do it one day.
priorities.
I
We
forgot
always
to
talk
do
about
it.
priorities and you didn't make it a priority.
Yeah, but
and
we're on
that's what
like 3
happened.
courses. We do like 3 courses now.
So we're doing
maths, English.
maths, Spanish,
music
and
music, which is
So,
good.
yeah,
Duolingo.
in Spanish takes like 8 years to finish. And
It's
it's
just
like,
a bit more challenging, isn't it?
yeah. So
But we
like,
enjoy it, don't we?
yeah, so now since we actually can get our streaks up every day, you can always just do music. 'Cause music literally takes like 2 seconds.
I know.
I'm not joking. I like maths is quite easy, but
So we're looking forward to learning about culture because
Baking,
eventually we want to go travelling, don't we? Cooking, baking,
yeah.
which you're going to be baking some brownies in a
Yes.
minute.
Woo-hoo!
Yummy.
Yeah, bacon.
And then what else? One more thing.
Oh, I know.
What
Yeah.
about me? I'm not saying that yet.
Can't think.
Let me
Can't
know.
believe he's not said it.
Oh,
Is it something that we really?
I would love to learn about like more on acting.
Yeah,
I'd love
yeah.
that.
that's what you want to be.
What is it?
Well, like spending time with your mum every day.
Oh yeah. that
Oh
one.
yeah,
That's
well
it.
excited about that.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Spending
that
time with a dog that's
one.
sleeping.
Let me ask you some questions.
In the bed.
Oh, you can ask
Wait,
me
you-
some questions,
I'm
right?
asking.
No, you
Wait,
don't
I
have
have
enough
an idea.
time. Come on then, ask me a question each.
Yeah. What's your most exciting adventure that's gonna happen in the future?
What I'm excited about
Yeah.
home educating,
Predicting the future.
Yeah.
the freedom.
Yeah.
I'm excited that you've got the opportunity to step into who you are and not kind of be told who you should be and what we should be focusing on. It's about having the freedom in your mind as well to be able to think about what sets your soul on fire, what you really want to achieve. Because I didn't do very well at school and I didn't follow the curriculum and what we should do next, go to college, go to university, get grades, become X, Y, and Z, what they say you should become, which is classed as professional. I did it the opposite way and have become really successful by just being me. And so I think, well, if I can let you all be who you are, then I believe that as long as we have passion, as long as we're willing to work hard, and as long as we don't quit, then we can always achieve what we want to do anyway.
So-
and I don't think we need school for that.
My question is like putting the question you've already asked on to us, to you. What are you most excited for us all to learn about?
In home education.
Yeah.
To actually learn or just about
Just
home
like
education? Do you not think that was a similar one to Arabella's
I feel
question?
like no, because you were like
Learn.
Yeah.
I do
learn.
think culture,
Yeah.
because I think we all like travelling, so I think I'm looking forward to that. Also, definitely nutrition For me as well, because I've never been someone that has put a lot of time in it. I'm excited about home educating because I feel like I'm home educating as well.
Yeah.
And I didn't enjoy school.
Yeah.
And like even this morning when we were sat doing Bible study, like I'm also learning
Yeah.
in that time with you, even though I'm, you know, helping and Mrs. Meehan, not really, but you know, I'm also learning at the same time as you with so many things. Like I'm going to learn about nutrition. Obviously, I'm going to be kind of like helping you along the way. But I just think it's exciting for all of us. What's your question?
Mine is if we could have a school day anywhere in the world, where would it be?
World school.
That is
Yeah.
a good question.
Yeah.
If you could have, well, I'll say it and then.
Like
I
we
don't
know,
really get that.
we
though.
know
I don't
like
get the question like.
I try to add on to it, like nothing like wrong about it. Like say stuff like Antarctica, like no like freezing and.
I'd love to go to Bali. I've
Yes.
seen quite a lot of people who homeschool in Bali and it just looks amazing. Where would you like to go?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. It would be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I'll probably like maybe also like somewhere hot. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Somewhere like hot or like that has like not Lee, but like somewhere where it's like hot and it doesn't rain that much because then you can get out more.
Yeah.
Then like if you live somewhere where it rains and it's freezing cold, then what's the point of being
Yeah, but
outdoors?
do you not think how lucky we are that like obviously autumn's coming up now? We get to do those nice crispy walks in the morning and things like that. Yeah, exactly. So we get the best of both worlds. We don't really have a great summer sometimes.
I would love, you know, it's pretty random. I'd love to go to Germany. I'd
Would
love,
you?
I'd love to like see.
Yeah.
I just think it's a really
Yeah, I
nice
think that's
place.
good. I think we will anyway. We'll be going to a lot
I
of
have a
places.
couple more.
A couple more.
Yeah. California,
Oh wow.
Japan,
Yeah.
Oh
and
yes, I've always wanted
New
to.
York.
Yeah.
100%.
I've always
Sign-
wanted to go
Sign
to
me up.
Tokyo.
I'll come with
Maybe
you.
I've always wanted to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Tokyo or France.
I just think anyway, I just think the world is such an amazing place
Yeah.
and it is massive.
And
And I
then
think
and
we're just
living
stuck
in
here,
it.
you
I
know,
and
and I
we're
just
living in
think, no, let's go and see the world. So
Yeah.
we're obviously spending some time now just settling into this new kind of life for us. But I think over the years it's just going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you all, by the way, because I know that it's easy to make a decision to say, yeah, come out of school, but it's also a really brave decision to come out of school and do what not many people are doing. It's brave to walk away from everything that you've always known and from all your friends and know that in some cases that might be the case that you lose friendships because sometimes we just don't keep in touch with people. Sometimes, you know, there's been people who I've worked with and I was really close to people in work when I worked on the holiday parks. I thought we'd be best friends for life and then 3 months down the line we just don't text as much and things like that. And then years and years go by and then we don't speak to them. So it's a big risk for you to make this decision and I'm just proud of you for being brave and just going, do you know what, we're going to give it a try, what's the worst that can happen? And I think this having that mindset and that attitude is going to take you all really far in life anyway.
And also, like when you said at the beginning, like people will say that it's like the worst time to start it because you're building a business. But I think it's the best time to start it because then we can like
Be part of it.
yes, then we can all like do stuff together and we can like play together. We can like and like early when we was playing outside with the dog, like
It's nice, isn't it?
yeah.
There's one question that I want to ask you because it'd be nice to look back on this in years and years and years to come. So right now you're 9.
Yes.
Right now, in this moment, don't overthink it. Just give me an answer. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I've got like 6 jobs.
Mix them all together and be unique.
Well, probably like a hairdresser.
You always say that.
Yeah, I know, a hairdresser or like a beautician. One of
Oh,
those
and you can be both.
Yeah, like I could always work at like.
What do you want to be, Arabella?
A singer.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
What type of singer?
I don't really know, but I
Opera
do want to
singer.
be one of those singers where you have to travel around the world, a bit like
Like in
like
shows
those pop
and stuff?
singers. Yeah.
A pop singer or like on the West End? like the theatre shows that we
Theatre
see.
shows,
Yeah, that'd
Those
be
ones.
good.
A
And
bit
you've got
like
those beautiful
Home
ones.
Yeah, because and like
Yeah.
you love acting as well, so then like she gets to do a bit of it.
And I think we all know what Zane wants to be when you grow
Yeah.
up. What do you want to be, Zane?
Football, actor.
Actor, don't you? And you're so good at it.
Yeah.
You're all very good at what you want to do. Like, it's really crazy how you naturally just like that. This morning when we was doing Bible study, because it's the first time we've actually sat down and done something together, and I was watching individually, like, how you all, like, show up in that moment. And, like I said to you, some people just write really fast. Like, Zane, you're more of a listener. You're not necessarily someone that likes to write a lot. Whereas Arabella, you're more of a doodler. Like, we had to bring you back down to earth a little bit and like, hello, Earth calling Arabella, because you're just in your own little world, doodling around and stuff. But that's who you are. And that's amazing that that's what you want to do. Like, you was listening, but to you was being creative. And I think in school, sometimes that gets missed because you're told you don't have time to be creative. You got to listen and do the work. Whereas actually your natural thing to do is just be creative with listening.
That's why I think homemade's good for us, because I really, if I'm being honest, I don't like writing.
No, I can tell.
I've
I
always
noticed
been
that.
putting
Yeah.
all the higher sets, and it makes you do like
Loads of writing.
Loads. I hate it so much. Like, I liked it a few years ago, but it's just gotten so hard over the years. And like, I think it's good homemade because Arabella likes doing her like doodles and like creative. They don't support any of that at school. Like, they want you to just write on the piece of paper at everyone else's pace. Like, Soraya likes taking it a bit slow. She like rushing it.
Like with Soraya, it was cute because you was just like wanting your writing to be really pretty, and you was taking your time, and then you do it in a certain way so that it all matches, and you're particular with stuff like that. So you've all got your own little ways, and it was lovely to see
how I
that.
like to just listen. They don't support any of that in school because they tell you to just keep up with everyone, stay at the same pace, everyone. Don't be just listening, don't be doodling, and don't be taking it slow. That's literally all the free traits that we have. They just don't support at school.
Well, now we get to do that. This is the first of very many that we're obviously going to create together. So thank you so much for listening. If you do have any questions about home education or you want to follow our journey, you can find us over on TikTok, which is the Meighans, Meighan's, obviously. Go and follow us over on TikTok. You can also follow me, Suzanne Meighan, over on Facebook, where I share a little bit of everything, a little bit of business, family, home education, just our life basically. So you can find us over there, and the same on Instagram, Suzanne Meighan. But if you've enjoyed this today, please do leave a review, ask any questions, and we will come back and answer some of your questions at a later date. But thank you so much for being great guests today, children. You are natural.
It was a pleasure.
I will definitely be inviting you again. Thank you so much for your lovely questions, and I love you all loads.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.